Hi, my name is Analicia Lasett. Welcome to HOODSTART Studios. I'm here to get y'all in tune with what I've been working on, my music, and you know, all that good stuff. So.
And whatever you ready.
Oh. Go ahead, I guess.
A1 the producer.
And they know it, 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 and they know it. I'm the one with the sauce and they know it, and they know it. I'm the one that's the boss and they know it. Yeah, see, I'm the one that come across and they know it. My feelings locked, I don't show it. I never fold and they know it. Yeah, I'm the one with the sauce and they know it, and they know it. I'm the one that's the boss and they know it. I'm the boss. I'm the one that come across and they know it. My feelings locked, I don't show it. I never fold and they know it. Yeah, I'm the one they wanna see and they know it, and I'm the one they wanna be and they know it. I look around, no competition. I know it. The bullshit, I don't condone it. And if I want it, I own it. Now who is that girl? Who is that girl with the pretty little curls? Heard about this girl, said she finna rule the world. And she knows that they always fall in love when I tell them I'm a poet. Yeah, I got big dreams. See, I wanna build a team.
Welcome to HOODSTART Studios. It's LUEY KIDD. You already know what it is. I'm with Analicia Lasett. So we you know what it is. We come with the next edition of the HOODSTART Studios, and this is the women's version. You know how we do it. We notice all talent all the time, wherever, Lake County, Wisconsin, no matter where you from, we gonna notice. And if we can get to you or you can get to us, we gonna check you out. And if you popping, you know what it is. So, Analicia, where did you come from in this music game? Like, what inspired you to just start doing music?
I mean, there's like multiple things that really inspire me. I guess I would start with just being raised on music. Like, music was my whole life growing up. I always was singing and dancing as a little girl. And like, I remember for one of my birthday parties, I actually put on a little show. It was like to this Usher song. I think it was called Yeah. So I was getting it. I was like, I don't remember. But anyways, so I did that, and like music was just something I was always in sync with. I just always had such a good relationship with music, and it's crazy when I'm talking about it like it's a person. I actually got a song about music. But we can get into that later. Another reason why was because as a child, like, I went through a lot of things with my mom. It was always just me and my mom, and you know, we just always bumped heads. I mean, every week, every day actually, just bumping heads. And you know, every time I got in trouble, she would always take my phone, so I never had anybody to talk to. You know, all I had was my notebook and my pen. So every time, you know, we would get into it, she would take my phone. I'll be like, you know what? I gotta vent. Like, I can't hold this in. Like, so, and it started off with poems. I didn't even start off rapping. It was just simple poems, like, you know, I love the world, I'm a girl, stuff like that, really simple. And then it just kind of, later on, I was just like, oh, you know, I kind of got a flow to this, you know what I'm saying? So then I just kind of took off with that like this.
And what age were you around that time?
I mean, my first song that I ever written was, I would say, I was in middle school.
Around about 12, 13.
I was like 11.
Okay, so this is just getting into middle school.
Yeah, like, I was just,
okay,
you know, I remember I even had a
15.
karaoke machine that I always was like using all the
Oh,
time. Because
wow.
I actually sing too, but I don't really get into that. Like, I'm still practicing my vocals and stuff with that. But
that's different. Mostly you'll hear that mostly from the guy's perspective, as far as it's like, I just used to have to tape recorder. I ain't never had a female friend that actually was at the crib with a little tape recorder trying to get it in with one. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So, and how old are you now?
I'm 22.
22. Okay. See, so you young, real young. Okay. And top 5. I know Selena's one. Who is your top 5 artists?
Okay. So Selena.
Selena is one.
I really, there's so many art, like man, like as soon as you asked me, I can't, my just got filled with so many different people. My favorite though, I ain't even gonna lie, Drake has always been one of my favorite artists.
Oh, wow.
I kind of grew up, yeah, I kind of grew up on Drake. What else? Let's see. I love J. Cole. That's my guy. That's my father. J. Cole. I love Kendrick. I love LL Cool J back in the day. I love Biggie, Tupac, MC Light. I love all of those people. Like I love old school rap. Like that was the one thing that influenced me the most. Cause that's what I grew up on, you know. And,
So, how was the childhood?
it was great. Actually, I had a really good childhood. I mean, like my mom, like even though we would get into it a lot, we did a lot of things together, which is, you know, kind of the reason why we're so close now. And, you know, I was always doing sports and I was an honor roll. I was like the student, you know what I'm saying? And even when I went to college, which I actually finished this past August, so this year. So I did that, and I just, you know, I was always a kid that always had my iPod, and I was just always sit in the back seat and just kind of vibe out, like every single time I was in the car with my mom. I don't know why I didn't like sitting in the front seat. I always like sitting in the back seat, but now I sit in the front seat. But anyway, that's so irrelevant. But yeah, I had a really good childhood. Very family oriented. I did a lot of things with my cousins. We always went to the pool, Six Flags. Like we just did a lot of things together. And my best memories, you know, were with my mom. You know, so.
What are you, like, what kind of Latina are you?
I'm Mexican.
You Mexican?
Yeah, I'm
everybody
black.
thought you were Puerto Rican.
It's the hair, G. It's every hair. Time. They're like, okay. You know, they resort to Puerto Rican because it's the hair. But then when they hear me talk, they're like, oh, you got a little hood in you. And I'm like,
right.
Yeah,
okay, now we all got that settled. She's not Puerto Rican. She is
not
Mexican and black. And all types of other
and white, too. And so, yeah.
Okay. And I see, and about the college thing, you had the sorority, the Alpha Sigma Omega.
Yeah.
How was that? Like, how was that experience?
That was...
It looked be fun.
A life-changing experience. I mean, that was the whole experience where I went from being, you know, a girl to a woman to really knowing who I am and finding out who I am and learning so much about myself, my roots, my background, and, you know, it's to this day, like, even though I graduated college, I still have relationships with my sisters, and no matter how old I get, I will always have that relationship with them. So, you know, sorority is not just, you know, while you're in college thing. It's something that you take on while you're out of college and, you know, into the future and all that. So, yeah.
Shout out to the Latina sorority. Shout out to them. For a life-changing experience. That's what's up. That's what I like to hear. It's real life. It's not just the movies. It's real life. If you actually go and do what you need to do, you will actually see the life-changing experiences. So what kind of music do you like, you know what I'm saying, besides hip-hop and, you know, R&B and stuff? Is it like...
I mean, I like everything. I like country. I like Indian music. I like... I mean, anything that I can vibe out to, I don't care if I don't even understand it. Like, I vibe out to anything, you know. If I like the vibe, then... You know, I literally listen to anything. I listen to country. I listen to... You know, I listen to Hispanic music. You know, I like rock and roll. Like, it's just all that. Like,
understood. Where do you get your style from?
I mean, my style just comes from all that old school hip hop. Like, that's what I was, you know, raised on was, you know, Tupac, Biggie. like I said, MC Light, you know, Foxy Brown, all LL Cool J, all them, like,
yeah, I noticed, because I seen in that flowing video, I was just
oh,
like,
yeah.
she flowing, like, real
Literally,
like,
that's
flowing,
why I called
like,
it flowing, because I'm
okay,
like,
I see you, you know, where did you get that video inspiration from? Like, how did that go about? Did you directed that, or?
no, my homie, Gian, he directed it. He's actually a photographer. That's actually one of, like, one of his first videos he ever did. So for somebody that's just getting started, yeah, he's pretty dope. He's actually going to be shooting one of my trailers for tomorrow for my upcoming project that I have coming out. But anyway, so how this came about flowing was basically I was just, you know, bored. Like, I'm always bored, thinking about tacos. I love tacos. And I was just like, you know, I need something new. I need something fresh. You know, I haven't wrote something in a really long time. So I basically was just scrambling for beats. I found this one beat, and I was like, I didn't actually plan on writing a whole, like, 4 minutes, just full bars, no chorus. I didn't even curse either. That's the dope thing about it. So I can perform this at church. Hallelujah. Yeah, so, you know, I just kind of wanted a real hip-hop vibe to it because I really like those vibes. Like, I really like that. That's just, I don't know. And the video for it is kind of like downtown Chicago. We just kind of wanted like a, I don't know, it was cold out, really, really cold outside that day. Like, my fingers and feet were so numb after, like, seriously, we were both like literally, you can't tell in that video, but I'm like, I was really like freezing from that video. Like, it was so bad.
I thought it was just like a factory.
No, it was freezing. Yeah, my nose started getting
I seen you know, you was gloved up and stuff, and it was looking like, you know, it was a little chilly, but it still looked as like y'all was out there like it was purposely meant for that day.
Oh, we did not expect it to be that cold. I'm like, bruh, we like, it's like, okay, we gotta boom, 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 do this. We ran to the car, like, okay, yeah, cause this, and I ain't even gonna get into that, cause, oh, I was so mad about it, but besides, it's paid off, good. I'm from Springfield, Illinois. Not the most hype place ever. It's kind of lame. Very small town. Everybody knows everybody.
Everybody's big for some small.
Yeah, very true. So yeah, that's where I'm from, Springfield, Illinois. But I was only there for up until probably like age 5. So I was really raised in my
When you start putting out like music as an artist, like, when did you say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna just take a gig, everybody finna know I made it.
probably like not even about 2 years ago. Because I used to perform at my school every Tuesday. I joined this organization called Expressions, which is actually the organization that encouraged me to actually start performing in front of people, and actually start really doing music. So basically, real quick, this organization is where people just come in, there's an audience, and then obviously there's like the performers. You can either be in photography, make beats, you can draw, anything that involves with expressing yourself. Like, you can come in, show people, and basically show us what you do, and people will critique it. Like, so if you rap or whatever, okay, I like your flow, but try not to do this, da 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 da. So the next time you come in, you kind of show people, okay, I'm gonna use what you told me and show y'all, you know, I'm gonna, you know, that's how I became the artist that I did, because I actually took critiques, like things that even I didn't want to hear. People told me I was too aggressive at one point. They're like, you sound like a drill rapper, and it's like, yeah, and it's like, you're not even from Chicago. Why are you rapping like you're from Chicago? And I'm like, okay. So I kind of smoothed that
went through those stages.
I went through those stages. So like, yeah.
What you
I used to actually be that rapper that talked about things that wasn't even appropriate, that you would never, like, yeah, and I was like, man, I don't want to portray myself like that. Right. That's not the type of image that I want to have. I want to be, you know,
Too many of them.
Yeah, it's already enough people like that. I'm trying to literally be in my own lane and just do things that nobody else is really doing. I mean, I know there's women out there doing what I'm doing, but it's not too many that are doing what I'm doing. So
the Chicago, Illinois Cypher, how did that, transpire?
I have a homie, his name is Jay Visuals. He's real dope at music videos. I think he was the one that told me about it, and my homie Leo, we actually shot one of my other music videos, and we kind of all just went down there, and they're like, you gotta just come up with a 30-second rap or more, whatever, do your thing, it's gonna be recorded. Actually, my homie Jay Visuals was the one who shot the whole thing, so it is on YouTube and stuff. At the time, I was like, really skinny. So if you see that, don't be like, damn, she really put on some weight. But anyway, so yeah, I just went to the city. Traffic was great, no rush hour, nothing like that. Got there, just did my thing. I was like one of the first females to actually go up there and perform. So, it was really dope. I met a lot of dope people, and the more I do events like that and shows, whether they're free or not, it's all about the experience, it's all about networking, it's all about who you meet, and I've met a lot of amazing people so far. I've only really started taking this serious about a year ago, almost 2 years, close to that, so.
Do you consider yourself more of a spoken word than a music and hip hop artist, or? Because I know you've been getting a lot of that.
I don't consider myself really a rapper. I feel like I'm just an artist because I do everything. I draw, I rap, I do spoken word.
So do you do features or anything like that?
I do features, but I just don't do features with everybody because not everybody has those good vibes that I'm looking for. I'll work with somebody.
You like certain music, you don't like no drill type.
I mean, I will be on a drill song, but it's just don't expect me to talk about me popping my pussy or holding no guns or anything like that, or.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, but I was on a drill beat before, and I kind of did my thing on that.
Okay. So how do you get in the mood to record? Because I notice a lot of people, what they do is they drink, they smoke, or they listen to the song for about a good hour, they get in their vibes, just chill by themselves to it. No, leave me alone, everybody, lock themselves in the room sometimes, and actually just get to it, with no problem, and that's how they get it. What is your meditation? Yeah.
I would say, well, it's, I usually don't even, I don't know how to say it, it's kind of just random. I could just literally be driving down the street and be like, I want to write a song. I could just literally be at work and be like, I want to write a song. And then whenever little chance I get, because as soon as I have that idea okay, I want to write something, then I start thinking about what I want to write about, and then just words kind of just overflowing. Just kind of put those words together and make a song or make a spoken word piece.
Do you still feel the same when you first started?
No. When I first started, I lacked confidence, I lacked fans, I lacked team. Now I have all of that. I have a team, and every day I'm gaining more fans. And it's crazy. I go out to Walmart or just go, to get some ice cream, and people are like, you good at rapping? I'm yes. I like your music videos, and.
So you feel like everybody supports you?
My town don't support me as much as I feel like they should. I feel like with my town, it's more about popularity instead of actual talent. So they would rather choose, the drill female rappers. you know, the ones who really ain't really talking about too much. And I feel like personally, like my stuff, my type of music that I make, not everybody is gonna listen to, and I actually understand that because of the type of rapper that I am. Not everybody's gonna want to sit there and actually take the time to comprehend word for word what I'm trying to say. You know, I would never put a song out and just talk about some bullshit. That's as my goal as an artist. I would always say whatever I put out is actually something that I went through. You know, I'm not gonna talk about something I never went through. It's always gonna be, you know, relatable to me, you know, and honestly the music, people always say, you know, you make music for everybody else, but honestly this music is for me. So I would go to different studios, and I was a college student, I was broke, so, you know, I kind of did what I could, and I just went to a whole bunch of different studios, and nothing satisfied me. So once I got done with school, you know, I actually met some people. The team I'm actually on now is BC Nation, Black Nation, and it's a great team. I love them. And basically I met them.
Shout out to Black Nation.
Yeah, shout out to them. And they basically, you know, showed me their studio, and, you know, I kind of worked with them a little bit before I actually signed with them. So I actually recorded that song there. And it's crazy because when I first did that song, it was just all rapping, like no singing at all. It was just all rap. So I was like, you know what? I need a singer. Like, so I posted on Facebook, I need a singer, and I was introduced to this girl called Sam Marie from Kenosha. She's dope as hell. I mean, she's a really great singer. She'll actually be featuring on my EP that's coming at the end of June, and I know she has some work that's coming out. So she hopped on it, we vibed out, and then we kind of went from there. And then, you know, for the music video, I have my niece portraying me as a younger girl.
Right, I seen that. I like
just because I wanted to show people, you know, like my love for music really started when I was a child. You know, and kind of showing, you know, the things that I did, and in the not movie, it is like a movie, but in the music video, like we're kind of doing the same things.
My generation, I believe. What video was that again?
With My First Love.
Well, that was the First Love.
My First Love is the one with my niece.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, that was. I actually liked it, that one. It was kind of like, I actually kind of got like a little vibe to it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I was hearing other songs, because don't get me wrong, like. It was kind of hard. I was like, what is she mad at? Like, low key, I felt like you was like mad at a lot of people because they was coming at you wrong about what you were really doing. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I was just like, what she really? What is it? Is it just about this? Is it just like a phase, or are you really getting into this music thing? And now I'm seeing it really opening, and it kind of opened me up. When I first seen the show, it was at the Hattricks. And they said you were coming on. I'm like, nah. What? Stop playing. Y'all for real. Everybody wants to be a rapper. You know, so I'm just, you came up there and you actually started spitting. It was like DJ D-Red, cut the beat type move. And you just instantly just started flowing. And I'm like, oh, is she out here acapella with it? And that's when I was like, okay. And I was with my people, and I was like, yeah. I'm gonna see what's up with her. I'm gonna look her up, see what she's popping. And you actually was. And are you single or are you dating?
Yeah, I'm single.
She's single. Yeah.
I actually got a spoken word piece called "Single for a Reason." Check that out, and it will explain to you why I'm single. And the reason I'm single is not because of men. It's people don't understand that a lot of the reason why women are single is because of themselves. You know, you got to learn how to love yourself before you can love somebody else, and they make the mistake of trying to love a man when it's like you don't even love yourself yet. You know what I'm saying? You don't respect yourself. How you gonna expect a man to respect you when you don't even respect yourself?
Exactly.
I had to learn that the hard way. So, so yeah.
And for the ladies, is it the girls? No, she don't like girls. We put that out there.
Nah.
She doesn't drink.
No, I'm not against, you know, all
Nothing
that. I'm
against
just
the LGBT.
yeah, I ain't against it. I just
No, she doesn't drink.
I drink.
She drinks.
Not like
What is your favorite? What would you say your favorite beverage would be?
Patron.
Patron.
Yeah.
No tequila. Wow. She says Patron.
Patron is.
And
Yeah.
do you smoke or anything?
Nah.
No. Did you used to smoke? Tell true. No, we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. Okay. So about the My Generation song, because I wrote that down and I know I wanted to get into that. What was that coming from?
Well, that was actually a spoken word piece, not a song, but that one, at the moment when I like kind of came up with that piece, it was just like, you know, I'm tired of this generation. I'm tired of the way people treat each other. I'm tired of the way, you know, people view relationships and how they go about relationships, and just a lot of different things about our generation that I was just fed up with, and I kind of wanted to just express my thoughts and opinions on it, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people, you know, can relate to that.
Right.
And so it's an intro, so I actually am going to be working on an outro for that, because obviously a lot more stuff has happened since 2016 when I actually, when I did that. So,
yeah. I wanted to ask this question. Who do you speak for, as far as into, like, who looks up to you? Like, who are you looking for? Like, what audience are you trying to catch? Because some people you just be like, yeah, I don't really care too much if they looking or not. They can look if they want, but
I mean, I'm just looking for the audience that is here to listen.
like, what's your message?
My message, my overall message is that, you know, to just love yourself. And I say that and I emphasize it so much because I struggle so much with it. You know, trying to just get through things, being a woman, and men can be really mean, but I know women can be very cruel as well.
It's not like you had your heart broken.
I did, but you know, I learned from it. It was, I haven't had a boyfriend since then. It was like 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't really get into relationships like that, especially as an artist. You know, not too many people understand, like, this is where I'm trying to go.
Right.
And you gotta understand, I'm gonna be in the studio, I'm gonna be busy, like, I'm gonna be doing things all the time, and it's either you can join me or you can just whine about it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right, because they gotta respect who you are, but you might get some people who come across and like, yeah, I got this for you, we can do this, and we can do that. The whole time trying to do some other stuff.
Like, yeah, it's like a lot of men try to offer, you know, like, they'll show off their money, they'll show off all these, you know, things, chains, all this cars, and it's like, I really don't care about that. Like, I know a lot of women do care about stuff like that, but I do not care about that because, for one, like, I don't think you understand, I'm trying to get on that level. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's not going to take me very long to get to that point. I just have to keep pushing and keep hustling and keep showing people that I'm not the one you want to fuck with. So, yeah.
What was your lowest part of your life? Like, what was that part where you just was like, you know what, I got to get my shit together. This shit is enough is enough.
I would say college, when I went into college. Because mind you, I went into college, I had, it was like my boyfriend. I mean, I was sharing him, so I can't really say it was a relationship, because if I'm sharing you, that's not a relationship to me. So, but anyway, an ex, whatever. You know, I was dating him, and I kind of find out that, you know, he was cheating and all this other stuff with this other girl. And fast forward, You know, I found out all of that right before I went to school. And man, it was it was rough. Because I'm like, it was my first boyfriend, you know, and just finding out like that he betrayed me was just, man, I don't take it lightly. I'm a Leo, so when I love really, really hard. You know what I'm saying? And when I feel betrayed, I feel really betrayed. Like, my emotions are a lot stronger than most people's emotions. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little sensitive, but that's just because I'm just a very passionate person. Like, very passionate person.
Is he behind most of the music? Like,
No.
most of the passion that you've been putting into the music and anything?
That
you don't want to give him that
passion,
credit or nothing
nah,
like
that passion comes from people doubting me. That passion comes from me doubting myself. That, you know, all of that just comes from just everything that I've been through, and just going back to the point, you know, being at my lowest point was in school, because I was away from my family. Mind you, like I said, I was very family oriented. Being away from my mom for 4 years, you know, I mean, it was rough, like, not having her. I mean, even though I damn near talk to her like every day, it was still like, I don't get to hug her when I want to. You know, I just can't see her like that. I can't see my nieces. I just can't see none of my family like that. And then plus I was very involved in school. So trying to be a college student and then trying to be an artist at the same time and trying to fulfill my duties and my organizations and everything else, it was just a lot. And then, you know, still trying to maintain myself and giving time to myself, because that's the one thing that I lacked on, was not giving time for myself. You know, just being alone. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to just vibe out with yourself. You don't always have to be around people. And that was another thing that was my issue, is I felt like I always had to be a part of the group. And, you know, being in school, like, I realized, you know, it's really just you out here. There's, you know what I'm saying, just me and my family. And I went through depression. I mean, every day was like, it was bad. Like, every day I would wake up and just break down, because I'm just like, I don't even want to go to class today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even in the mood to learn, but, you know, I would still get up no matter how I felt like. And mind you, I finished my last semester, the most depressed that I've ever been, with a 4.0, made it on the Dean's list, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? And that, to me, was just like, you know, I can do this. Like, I can do this.
Wow. What do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Yeah, I see my student loans being paid off, because I need them to be paid off. So if I keep pushing this and hopefully start getting some money from this, you know, I can put that towards that, because college is so expensive. I really see myself financially in a better place. An artist, I see myself more developed with my lyrics, my wordplay, flow, all of that. And then I don't even see myself being famous at that point, but very, very close to it. Just because I just got started in this, and, you know, it does take time. You know, I'm not trying to rush this. This is something that I want to take my time with. You know, I want to work. I don't want to be a one-hit wonder. I want to be somebody that people are like, I remember her for her music. I remember her for her message. She was for the people. She was about the people. You know, she wasn't about sex and drugs and all that. She was just about her people.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Preach.
talking about. Okay, we're gonna get into like some little TV stuff. Is it Star or Empire? Which one is your favorite?
Star or Empire?
You never seen it?
I know Empire. I don't know what's.
You never seen Star with Queen Latifah?
No.
Never seen it?
I mean, I do like Power though. That's on Stars.
Power, that's decent. That's decent.
That's the show.
It's the show. I ain't count on it too much.
That's
You a basketball fan?
Not really. Even though I just watched the game the other day.
What sports are you into?
I used to play soccer, but
Soccer?
soccer. That
Wow.
was the Mexican in me.
Can you picture her playing soccer? I mean,
Hell no.
Jesus. Okay, that's what's up. That's nice to hear. I see you got a lot of things. What's up with your new project though? Like, what is next for you? What are you doing? Like new shows, new music, singles, anything?
Well, my project, I don't have like a set release date right now at the moment, but I'm looking towards the end of June. I'm just waiting, you know, to get all my things together, like my cover. All the songs are recorded. It's going to be an 8-track EP. It's going to have spoken word in there. It's going to have, lyrically, it's the best work I have right now. It's going to be different from what people are used to hearing.
Okay, that's what's up. I like that. New projects coming. She got the EP that's really hit hard, female wise. I mean, y'all need to check it out. Get a hold of whatever you got going on, and just get it cracking. I mean, don't wait out on it. Analicia Lasett, she got it going on. Hottest female that I know doing this hip hop stuff, this music stuff, this.
They just don't know yet.
Don't even know yet. Whole time they're not hearing it, they're not understanding it. If you don't know, I'm putting you on right now. Go check out her YouTube channel. You got a Twitter?
I do. Everything is Analicia Lasett. So
Everything.
yeah.
Analicia Lasett. Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube. Check it all out. Instagram. Don't blow it up, but blow it up.
Blow it up, man.
You know what I'm saying?
The more fans, the better. The more support, the better.
Do your thing. Y'all know what I mean. Check it out. It's HOODSTART Studios, LUEY KIDD, Analicia Lasett. You know what it is. I'm off.
I got big dreams, see I wanna build a team. A student and a rapper is much harder than it seems, but I keep my head up and stay away from the fire. A bold ass soul, I got in my set, you'll admire. I just wanna go higher with you. In the last year, I done really come through. Been slacking, ain't doing what I was supposed to. Now look at me, I'm out here making boss moves. You know, I try to keep it cool with the girls from school. They wanna be buddy, but I know the rules. And playing me full of fool is what got your ass in check. And now you're breaking your neck to get on deck. You couldn't even be real just for a sec. You want all the info, well I got the tech. And you ain't gon' see my presence if there ain't a check. And I'm not all the way there, but I'm taking steps. Yeah, I'm the one with the sauce and they know it. And they know it. I'm the one that's the boss and they know it. Yeah, see I'm the one to come across and they know it. My feelings locked, I don't show it. I never fold and they know it. Yeah, I'm the one with the sauce and they know it. And they know it. I'm the one that's the boss and they know it. I'm the boss. See, I'm the one to come across and they know it. My feelings locked, I don't show it. I never fold and they know it. Yeah, 21, but I'm feeling like an old soul. I got the heart, but it's feeling like a black hole. I'm in the game, feeling no control. They ask me how I'm doing, and I say I'm on the road. Yeah, music is my better half, it's what makes me whole. I wanna be a living legend, I know that's my goal. And working every single day, I really play my role. See, I got morals, ain't no need for me to work a pole.